essentially just berated for. Sometimes it feels like they're just trying to like ruin someone's life.
Hello everyone and welcome to Burning Ears. Today we will get the Biebers, Selena Gomez and other celebrities' ears burning. There has been a lot going on between the Biebers family and Justin's ex. Selenators are throwing shade over the young married couple and the hate is mostly on Hailey. But are they going too far? How is she responding to the accusations? Is she finding the support that she needs? How is she dealing with the situation? Let's find out. Hailey obsession over Selena. Hailey and Justin got married at a New York City courthouse in September 2018, just 2 months after they got engaged. Their marriage came under a lot of scrutiny, and many people couldn't let go of the Yummy singer's former on and off relationship with Selena. These days, the husband and wife seem to be in a great place. It is not hard to guess that the Biebers and Selena are tired of the Selena versus Hailey narrative from Jelena fans. But are the fans over it? We don't think so.
Hi everyone, I'm Hailey Bieber.
Hailey Bieber's YouTube channel is going viral, the 24-year-old star said after filming episodes of the YouTube Originals docuseries Seasons with Billboard's current cover star, her husband Justin Bieber. She learned that she actually enjoyed for people to get to know my personality. Now, she's creating a platform where she can reveal more aspects of her personality in her own way. Their last 2 videos with psychiatrist Dr. Jessica Clemens and her go deep and have a candid conversation about mental health and social media, how we can take better care of ourselves and our well-being moving forward.
Thing that I'm not seeing, that they see, maybe they're right. It got to such a low point to me that I was like, honestly, maybe I'm delusional. It's like separating 2 realities, essentially.
There is data now that's really showing that social media, especially for teen girls who are using hours and hours of it, they do develop depressive symptoms.
Let us dive into the accusations that made Hailey want to explain her personality and find who she truly is. Hailey is constantly accused of copying Selena's selfies. Selena just posted a selfie of herself wearing a white vest. One person snapped, "And you also took a selfie wearing a, are you still copying Selor?" Another agreed, writing, "Well said. I thought the same thing. I don't get it." A third and fourth chimed in with, "This is so true." And, "I'm right." Justin Bieber's wife has been accused multiple times of copying Selena's selfies. The accusations even sum up as copying her whole Instagram. Fans think Hailey copied Justin Bieber's ex after seeing her new tattoo. While the couple was in New York City for the Yummy singer's Saturday Night Live appearance over the weekend, the supermodel stopped by celebrity tattoo artist Mr. K's shop, where she had 2 intricate pieces tattooed onto her body. "It was pleasure for your trust on this meaningful piece. Hailey Bieber, Justin Bieber #Rockatattoo." He captioned 2 photos of Bieber's new ink on Instagram. According to Mr. K, Bieber had the word beleza, which means beauty in Portuguese, added to her neck. The model also got the letter J with a star tattooed on her ring finger in honor of her superstar husband. Back in 2012, the baby crooner gifted Gomez a J ring for Valentine's Day. At the time, the Disney Channel alum excitedly posted a now-deleted photo of the bling on Instagram with the caption "I'm finally home," which immediately sparked engagement rumors. Seeing as Bieber's J tattoo resembles the actor's J ring, many pointed out this similarity in the comments section. "Why does the font for this tattoo remind me of the J ring?" one fan asked. "It literally looks exactly like the ring Justin got Selena in Dead," another user wrote. "The woman is crazy, she got the same tattoo as the ring that Justin gave to Selena," someone else commented. Though many are convinced Bieber tattoo design is the same as Gomez's J ring, it's likely that it's just a coincidence. Hailey follows Selena's behavior and repeats her exact same words. Guessing accusations of copying style and outfits is something common, but fans are accusing Hailey of copying Selena Gomez's behavior, way of thinking and her dancing.
Hailey, how you doing? Your Karl Lagerfeld ad looks great.
There also are theories that Hailey tries to steal Selena's closest friends, but how extreme is that Bieber's wife is copying the same sentences that Gomez said in her interviews?
I realized that everybody else seemed to be narrating my life for me.
Yes.
So why don't I put something out that is my side of the story?
I was able to tell my story about who I was from my own mouth, instead of people from the outside being able to tell my story for me.
Justin's response: "You're immature. The fact that you have an account dedicated to dissing my wife and I is absolutely absurd," Justin wrote on Tuesday, March 26. "Why would I dedicate my whole life to someone in marriage to get back on my ex? Anyone who believes this is mean-spirited or 10 years old or younger because a logical person doesn't talk or think this way. You should be ashamed of yourself, really. I absolutely loved and love Selena. She will always hold a place in my heart, but I am head over heels in love with my wife and she is absolutely the best thing that has ever happened to me, period." The Grammy winner continued, "The fact that you want to spend your day dedicating yourself to hate says a lot about you, and if this was some sick ploy to get my attention, sick, are wrong on so many levels. I've seen multiple people say things like this and will never respond again to a message like this because I don't like to give my energy, but this is a reply to all immature sick people who send Hailey hurtful messages like he always goes back to Selena or Selena is better for him. You have no idea my life and what's good for me." Hailey's response:
I just don't think that those people that try to correct me and try to tell me what I need to be and what I need to do need to be people on social media. I said that I need to stay off the gram.
Hailey Baldwin says Twitter became such an anxiety-provoking place for her that she decided to quit the platform last summer. "The thought of even opening the app gives me such bad anxiety that I feel like I'm gonna throw up," the model said in a new video on her YouTube channel with Dr. Jessica Clemens, explaining her decision to leave. The 24-year-old, who has been married to Justin Bieber since 2018, said that every time she logged on she encountered a very toxic environment. "I think when you're going through a situation where you just have so many people hounding you with the same thing over and over and over again, it starts to mess with your mind, and then you start to question everything and you're like, is there something that I'm not seeing that they see?" she added. Baldwin said she now only looks at her Instagram feed on the weekends and changed her settings so that only her friends and family can comment on her posts. "When I look at my comments now, when I put up a photo or a video or anything, I know it's only going to be people that I know are only going to be positive and only going to be encouraging and uplifting," she explained. Baldwin isn't the only one from her family to say goodbye to social media. Alec Baldwin has deactivated his Twitter account following reaction to a joke he made about switching accents. The 30 Rock actor's wife, Hilaria, sparked controversy in December after she was accused of faking her Spanish accent and heritage.
I've never understood about cancel culture is almost like bullying people into doing what you want, and then they apologize, they face it, and then they're like, well, you're still canceled anyway.
Hailey Bieber opened up about cancel culture in her latest YouTube video, explaining how it can sometimes feel like people are trying to ruin someone's life after they've made an honest mistake. During a conversation with psychiatrist Jessica Clemens about the sometimes toxic environment on social media, Hailey spoke about how cancel culture resembles bullying, adding that a genuine apology often makes no difference. "I definitely understand people having to deal with their actions and repercussions," Hailey said. "But what I've never understood about cancel culture is almost like bullying people into what you want," she added. "And then they apologize, they face it, and then they're like, well, you're still canceled anyways." Hailey did appear to point out that people should be held accountable for their actions, but said those who have made genuine human mistakes end up getting berated and endlessly trolled. "It's tricky because there's people that have been canceled where they did really, really heinous, wrong things to people," she explained. "But when there's people that have made genuine human mistakes in the spotlight that they get essentially just berated for, sometimes it just feels like they're trying to ruin someone's life." On the subject of being trolled and having your every mistake challenged, Hailey referenced husband Justin Bieber and how he grew up in the spotlight, noting that he was under immense pressure to be a perfect example to fans. "I had it on a much smaller level, but even my husband had to just go through everything in front of everybody and make lots of mistakes in front of the entire world," she said. "There was nothing that he could do that would get by the media." She went on, "It always made me feel really sad for him because so much of what was going on was what anybody his age would be doing, except it was on this much bigger scale." Hailey commended Justin and said she was so impressed with how normal he is now after growing up in the spotlight. "There was so much more pressure on him to be, like, this perfect example to people, And I always say to him, I'm so impressed with how normal you are, because I don't even know what that feels like to go through mentally, emotionally, physically, she said. Hailey went on, I know that it did have an effect, a big effect, on him, and I'm just grateful that he's able to be the mature, stable adult that he is now. This comes after Hailey opened up about her decision to permanently delete her Twitter account and limit her Instagram usage to weekends, revealing that constant comments on her looks and body increased after marrying Justin in 2018. After getting married, especially, it really opened me up to this new kind of level of attention, she said. I think one of the biggest things I struggled with for sure was the comparison aspect of body comparison, looks comparison, behavior comparison. She continued, I think when you're going through a situation where you just have so many people hounding you with the same thing over and over and over again, it starts to mess with your mind, and then you start to question everything. Is sharing the best way of dealing with the situation of constantly being accused of behaving not like yourself, but trying to pretend to be someone else? Are the haters going to be shut? Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for our channel.